Hello guys, this is FTS once again. I'm going to talk about and introduce volatility indices position size calculator. And before I talk about it, I need to point out one of the most important thing traders have neglected in this market, which is what? Risk management. Okay, many persons have downplayed the importance of risk management and they have chosen strategy over risk management. And in my book, I've said that trading is 50% winning psychology, 30% money management, and 20% strategy. But I can tell you that 95% of retail traders in the market, we have chased strategy and we have neglected risk management and winning psychology. Now, we all know that the Brazil market is highly manipulated. That is number one. Okay, but I'm just here to introduce this risk management calculator that will put all manner of nonsense to check in this market. We all know that this market is, like I said, is highly manipulated. So, the winning psychology that I talked about include and manipulation in the market, greed. Okay, because the market is here to draw out your greed. Every trader is naturally greedy. Okay, so the market is here to draw out your greed, and because of that, you will lose your sense of 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 reasoning. You will tend to jump into the market like that, and because of that, you enter with what? Poor risk management by using a lot size that is bigger than your account size. Before you see, you are in deep red, and the next thing fear will come in, and you will close the trade in what? In deep red. As a result, your psychology have been affected. You end up having a bad day. Okay, so psychology is very important in this market. So to have a balanced psychology, there are many things that you have to put in place. You have to be confident, you have to trust your analysis, and you have to stick to what? Risk management, which is what? Money management. So this risk management calculator is here to help you to put that in check. Many of us have been trading forex for years, and we don't even know the difference between how to calculate pips and points in terms of volatility, in terms of MT5 and MT4. For MT5 is not pips, it's points, so it's different. Okay, but I'm not here to talk about that. I'm just here to talk about the easy way out to come out of that, which is what this V75 position size calculator, okay, is here to really help you sort the problem. Here you can see we have the currency pair. Okay, we have the pairs. Now if you click by the side, you see the various volatility pairs we have the V100, the V10, the V25, the V75. Then we have the second series. We have the crash and boom 100, 50, sorry, 500, 1000. We have the step index. We have the range break 100, 200. The 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 the, uh, the volatility second series. Then we have the jump series as well. Okay, then here you can easily put your account size. Let's say you have a $2,000 account, $3,000 account size. Then here, like I said, the risk management, like I said, is very important. Before you take a trade, you ought to determine the percentage of your account you ought to use for the trade. On a normal day, you ought to risk at least minimum of 1 and maximum of 3% of your account size, so that you can have, you know, you can last long in the market. There's certain number of volatility indices that, okay, the manipulation is so big that the moment you over leverage your account, you can blow your account in less than 2 minutes. Okay, so to put all of this in check, that is why this risk management calculator has been programmed to to do it for you. All you have to do is that after you've selected the pair, you put your account size, you put the risk percentage you want to use. Then the stop loss is the points. Okay, so I will take us to the chart to show us how to do that. Then here is the amount in dollars you're willing to risk in case the trade goes against you, and the function of your account size and the percentage you're using. So if I'm using like, I'm using like uh let me say 4%. Okay, and here it will tell us the accurate loss size we ought to use for the trade. If I'm risking 4%, if I click enter, it's going to tell me that I'm going to use loss size of 3.0. Okay, 3.0, right? Then if the trade goes against me, I'm going to lose $120, and this is going to be what? 4% of my account. So with this, I have put every problem of psychology and risk management in place. So with this, I can trade appropriately, and the trade, will go well for me. If it goes against me, fine, and if it does not go against me, I know how much I'm willing to risk and lose if it goes against. Unlike before, we just choose anyhow lot size we please to use, and at the end, it will give us problem. Now let me take us to the chart and shows. Okay, this is V100, right? Let me say, for instance, I'm trading, okay, I pick this zone, for instance, and I ought to sell this price when it does a retest here. Okay, for instance, if I'm taking this trade from here, right, I'll take it cross here and place it here. For instance, this is the low, the low, and this is what the high. So I'll drag here. Let me say this is my stop loss range. Okay, I'm going to sell this price from here. That is my stop loss range. So that I'm trying to determine the risk before I take the trade. Now look at this. This is the point here is for the stop loss is 38.32. Okay, so I'm going to go to my risk management calculator and I'll put it here 38.32, right? 38.32, and let me say I'm risking 2% of my account. Now look, if with $3,000 account, if I'm risking 2%, I'm going to lose $60. Then the lot size I ought to use is what? 1.5. Okay, so with this, if I take the trade and it goes against me, I'm going to lose what? $60, which is what? 2% of my account. So with this, every issue that has to do with risk management and wrong psychology and all of that has been placed in check. Here, your greed is not playing, because what? You have not determined the loss before it happened. So this is one of the way to put your poor psychology and money management in place. And if you're interested in this risk management calculator, it's not for free anyway. You can reach me on Telegram via FTSP, so that I will tell you how you can get it. Okay, I use Bitcoin USD and Skrill. If you're interested, hit me up on Telegram and I will tell you how you can get it. All right, so that is it. Thank you.